Alright, SubYouTube is Kyono here, and welcome. It is 10:13 and my family's asleep, so I have to keep it down. However, I wanted to record this video because it has been a minute. A hot minute. Yeah, this wasn't really a video I wasn't sure if I really need to make. I could just, upload a gameplay and just say, freak it, and just forget I even needed to do this. Yeah, the homie house had officially come to an end, which meant I had to move back in with mom and the family, right? It had been a while, right? It had been a little more than a year, and so I just needed time to adjust to the space again. I had to figure out, what was the best way to approach my living situation now that I am back with my family, because I won't go into deep detail because that's a little personal, but long story short, I needed a solid income to be able to cover the electricity expenses, because my PC is kind of beefy, and if I use it without thinking, the bill gets pretty high. So I have to be cautious of how often I use my computer, which meant that I had to stay off of it because I didn't have the income to be able to cover my part of the bill whenever that time came. And so I played it smart for a little while. Of course, I could have communicated that, but in all honesty, it just wasn't something on my mind. I guess it wasn't really a priority. I just figured that I should focus on what I'm doing in the moment, and I had a general plan of what I wanted to do. And of course, now with a new job, I am able to cover my bill, or my part of the bill, essentially, right? So with that being said, I have been active on my computer, I want to say, for like 3 weeks now, 2 weeks at least. And I've been actively like playing games with the guys and whatnot. I'm basically back to where I was before. My internet is just half as good as it was at the other house, unfortunately. So like stuff takes longer to update and whatnot. But we are making do with what we have right now, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? So besides that, let's see. I got a little like notepad over here. I'm just making sure I am talking about everything that I wanted to mention. But yeah, things are better, right? Because I'm sitting here recording this video. And so now that I have a relatively consistent schedule, now I can start, making me some time to get on here, record stuff, upload stuff, edit stuff, which I was really enjoying before the whole moving situation, right? So yeah, I'm glad to be back on here, and there's a lot I want to do. I want to really get some videos out. I want to aim for, like, I know 2 is kind of low for a week, but I want to start getting into the groove. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to overwork myself outside of my job, and my weekends are pretty busy. Unfortunately, they do be putting me on the schedule over the weekends. So during the weekdays are really my only slow days where I actually have time to like sit down and play a game, just for fun, or if I want to record something, or if I'm feeling hella competitive, or whatnot, then I'll like hop on Rocket League ranked or something. I don't know what my rank is. I turned it off. I was low-key getting like really pissed, and I was just like, I gotta stop thinking about my rank, and I just need to play the game. But I appreciate anybody who had been sitting here kind of just waiting for the next upload. I know it can be inconsistent, and when I really had the opportunity to really sit down and get videos out, at the homie house and whatnot, I kind of just took it for granted, I guess. And now I'm not able to get as many videos out as I could have been before. I was really just enjoying it, in all honesty, right? I wasn't really locked in, but now we're back. You know what I'm saying? Finally getting back into the swing of things, and hope to get some videos out soon. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, other than that, don't really know what else to say, but guess we will see you all in the next one.